Think you've got the measure of strength? Guess again. Real power isn't in the fists you throw, it's in the steps you dare to take backwards away from the edge. Here's the hard truth. Walking away isn't for the faint-hearted, it's the warrior's choice, the strategist's ace up the sleeve. This is where we shatter illusions, revealing the sheer audacity of turning your back on the fight, not because you can't win, but because you know there's more to victory than the applause of the crowd. It's the ultimate mic drop, leaving the stage when everyone else is too scared to leave their seats. Brace yourself for a wake-up call that cuts through the noise, proving once and for all that the boldest move is sometimes the one you don't make. Step into the arena of life, where the first lesson awaits with a twist you didn't see coming. Understanding the battlefield. This isn't about the clash of swords or the roar of the crowd. It's about the silent wars waged within and the invisible lines drawn around us. Every conflict, every challenge we face is a battlefield of its own. But the question that burns brighter than any fire is this. Is this fight worthy of your spirit, your energy, your precious time? Dive into the heart of conflict. First up, let's shatter some myths. Not every battle is your battle. Look around. The world is brimming with fights screaming for a champion. But what makes a fight worth diving into? It's the weight it carries in your life, the impact it has on your core, your values, your very essence. This lesson is about picking your battles with the precision of a seasoned general who knows that victory isn't about conquering every field, it's about conquering the right ones. Your why. The compass in the chaos. Amidst the noise, the chaos, and the relentless push and pull of life, your why is your North Star. It's the pulse beneath every choice, every step back, every strategic retreat. Knowing your why transforms walking away from an act of surrender to a declaration of strength. It's about aligning your battles with your deepest truths, ensuring that when you choose to fight, it's a reflection of your highest self. Emotional triggers, the invisible foes. Here's where the real challenge lies, conquering the adversaries within. Our emotions, those fiery companions whispering tales of glory for every rash leap into battle. Recognizing these triggers, understanding the whispers that urge you to charge blindly, is your first line of defense. It's about mastering the art of stillness in the face of provocation, choosing your path with the calm clarity of a warrior sage. As we peel back the layers of this first lesson, it becomes clear. Understanding your battlefield is about more than just knowing where to fight. It's about knowing yourself, your triggers, your truths, and using this knowledge as the sharpest weapon in your arsenal. This is the art of walking away, elevated from mere tactic to profound strategy. The battlefield awaits not with a call to arms, but with an invitation to wisdom. Will you answer? Decision not just of whether to fight, but why the battle calls to us in the first place. Is it a siren song of pride, a test of our values, or a genuine threat to what we hold dear? Recognizing the true nature of our battles is the first step toward mastery. But as we navigate these waters, a deeper understanding beckons, leading us to the next crucial lesson, harnessing the power of discretion. Discretion, the unsung hero of our saga, is the ability to decide not just when to engage, but when engagement serves no purpose. It's the silent acknowledgement that some victories are hollow, their cost outweighing their value. This isn't about retreating in fear. It's about advancing in wisdom, about choosing battles that enrich us, that challenge us to grow, that align with our deepest convictions. In the art of walking away, discretion teaches us to listen, not to the din of external expectations, but to the quiet voice within that guides us toward our true path. It whispers of timing, of the unseen opportunities that lie in wait when we have the courage to step back from the fray. This lesson is about understanding that power isn't always found in the heat of battle, but often in the peace that follows thoughtful withdrawal. As we master the art of discretion, we learn that walking away isn't a sign of weakness, but a symbol of strength. It's the mark of a warrior who knows themselves so deeply, understands their goals so clearly, that they can navigate the battlefield with an elegance that confounds their adversaries. They know that not every challenge deserves their sword, that some fights are won by sheathing it, stepping back, and preparing for the moment when the fight truly matters. With the foundation of understanding our battles and the wisdom of discretion firmly in place, we venture further into the heart of our journey, arriving at the third critical lesson: the art of strategic patience. Strategic patience is not about passive waiting. It's an active, dynamic form of endurance that embodies the essence of timing and foresight. It's about knowing that every action, every decision to engage or withdraw, is a seed planted for future victories. This lesson unfolds the truth that real power often lies in what we don't do, in the space between actions, in the silence that speaks volumes. This art teaches us that the rush to action, the impulse to respond immediately to every challenge, can be a trap. The world valorizes the quick comeback, the immediate engagement, but in the art of walking away, patience is your ally. It's the deep breath before the plunge, the calm before the decisive storm. Strategic patience allows us to assess the shifting sands of our battles, to wait for the moment when our actions can have the greatest impact, informed by wisdom rather than hasty. In mastering strategic patience, we learn to embrace the unfolding of time. We understand that some battles require a moment's pause to see the larger picture, to allow our adversaries to reveal their weaknesses, and for the path to victory to become clear. This patience is a cloak of invisibility, shielding our intentions and preserving our energy until the moment is ripe. This lesson imbues us with the resilience to endure the taunts and provocations of those who mistake our patience for fear or indecision. They cannot fathom the strength it takes to hold back, to wait for the perfect moment to strike or to walk away. Our patience becomes a provocation of its own, unsettling our opponents and giving us the upper hand. As we embrace strategic patience, we realize that the greatest victories are often those that are carefully curated over time, not seized in haste. This patience is a testament to our growth, a measure of our maturity, as warriors who understand not just the heat of battle, but the enduring glow of a victory well earned. Cultivating inner strength. This is the core, from which all our decisions to stand firm or walk away emanate, a wellspring of resilience that sustains us through the ebbs and flows of conflict and calm. Cultivating inner strength is an inward journey, a quest to fortify the soul against the storms of external circumstance. It's about developing a core of peace and certainty that cannot be shaken by the chaos of the world. This strength is not just about the ability to endure, but the power to perceive clarity amidst confusion, to find silence in the cacophony, and to hold on to oneself when the world seems bent on reshaping you. Inner strength is fostered through practices that ground us, that remind us of our deepest values and highest aspirations. It may be found in the quiet reflection of meditation, the disciplined practice of physical exertion, or the mindful engagement with art and nature. These practices are not escapes from the battlefield. They are preparations for it, honing our ability to discern when to engage and when to walk away with our integrity intact. This lesson teaches us that the fiercest warrior is not the one who fights the most battles, but the one who knows their worth well enough to choose their battles wisely. It's the warrior who can look into the heart of conflict and see not just the immediate fray, but the long-term cost and benefit of their involvement. This inner strength allows us to walk away from situations that do not serve us, not out of fear, but from a place of profound self-respect and self-awareness. Moreover, cultivating inner strength imbues us with the courage to stand alone when necessary, to uphold our principles even when the tide of popular opinion turns against us. It teaches us that true strength is often demonstrated in what we resist, rather than what we conquer. It's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing we have the power to shape our destiny, one choice at a time. As we delve into the fifth lesson, our journey takes us to the realm of embracing change, a crucial aspect that underpins the dynamic power of walking away. Change, often feared and resisted, is in fact the only constant in our lives. Embracing change is about understanding that every act of walking away marks the beginning of a new path, a fresh opportunity to grow, learn, and transform. Embracing change challenges us to view each departure not as an end, but as a threshold to new beginnings. It's about seeing the closing of one door as the opening of another, recognizing that our journey is made up of countless steps, some forward, some backward, but all leading us toward our ultimate evolution. This lesson teaches us that change is not the enemy but the catalyst for our most profound developments. This lesson is particularly potent when applied to the act of walking away. By choosing to leave situations that no longer serve us or align with our growth, we make a powerful statement in favor of change. We acknowledge that our current environment, relationships, or challenges may have served their purpose, and it's time to move on to new experiences that will stimulate our growth and expand our horizons. Embracing change also involves cultivating a mindset of adaptability and openness. It requires us to be flexible in the face of life's unpredictabilities, to let go of our rigid expectations of how things should be, and to welcome the unknown with curiosity rather than fear. This adaptability becomes our greatest ally, allowing us to navigate the uncertainties of life with grace and confidence. Moreover, this lesson imparts the wisdom that true growth often requires us to step out of our comfort zones, to confront the unfamiliar, and to embrace the very changes we might have once resisted. It's in these moments of transition, when we're between what was and what's next, that we discover our true strength and potential. As we embrace the concept of change, we learn to appreciate the beauty in transformation, the lessons in every ending, and the promise in every new beginning. We come to understand that walking away is not just an act of leaving but a courageous step toward a new chapter of our story, one that we have the power to write. Building upon the foundation of embracing change, the sixth lesson navigates the intricate landscape of building resilience. This lesson is the backbone of our ability to walk away, to withstand the pressures and adversities life throws our way, and to emerge not just unscathed but stronger and more determined. Resilience is the art of bouncing back from setbacks, of facing down challenges with a steadfast spirit and an unyielding resolve. It's about cultivating a mental and emotional fortitude that refuses to be diminished by failure or defeat. In the context of walking away, resilience empowers us to see beyond the immediate pain or disappointment of leaving a situation, recognizing it as a necessary step towards greater well-being and success. Building resilience is a deliberate process. It begins with fostering a positive self-image, one that believes in personal growth and the ability to overcome obstacles. This self-belief is crucial. It acts as the fuel that powers us through moments of doubt and despair. It's the voice that reminds us of our worth and capabilities, especially when we're tempted to measure our value by our current circumstances. This lesson also teaches us the importance of a support system. Resilience doesn't mean going it alone. It's about knowing when to lean on friends, family, or mentors for guidance and encouragement. These relationships provide a safety net, a reminder that we're not isolated in our struggles. They offer perspectives that can reframe our challenges, making them less daunting and more manageable. Moreover, resilience involves embracing failure as part of the learning process. Each time we walk away from a situation that no longer serves us, we're presented with an opportunity to reflect on what didn't work and why. This reflection isn't about dwelling on the past, but about extracting valuable lessons that inform our future choices and actions. It's in these moments of introspection that resilience is forged, turning experiences that might have once seemed like failures into stepping stones towards our goals. Lastly, resilience is nurtured through self-care and mindfulness. Recognizing the importance of tending to our own needs, ensuring we're mentally, emotionally, and physically prepared to face life's challenges, is paramount. Mindfulness practices such as meditation or journaling can provide the clarity and peace needed to maintain our equilibrium in turbulent times. Cultivating compassion and empathy. This lesson expands our understanding of walking away, not just as a solitary act of self-preservation, but as a deeply interconnected gesture of understanding and kindness toward both ourselves and others. Cultivating compassion and empathy is about recognizing the humanity in everyone, including those from whom we are walking away. It involves seeing beyond the surface tensions and conflicts to acknowledge the fears, insecurities, and challenges that drive others' behaviors. This recognition doesn't excuse harmful actions but offers a broader perspective that can guide our response to conflict. Compassion starts with the self. It's about treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we'd extend to a dear friend. Walking away from a situation often comes with its own set of guilt and self-doubt. Cultivating self-compassion means recognizing that choosing to leave is an act of self-respect and love. It's acknowledging that our well-being matters and that we're worthy of being in environments that nurture rather than diminish us. Empathy extends this understanding outward, fostering a connection that transcends personal grievances. It allows us to walk away with a sense of peace, knowing that our actions are not driven by spite or malice, but by a deep understanding of our needs and the needs of others. This approach can transform potentially volatile situations into moments of mutual respect and healing. Moreover, compassion and empathy enrich our interactions with others, even in moments of departure. They enable us to communicate our boundaries and decisions in ways that are clear, but not hurtful, firm, but not aggressive. This respectful clarity often leads to healthier conclusions, minimizing unnecessary conflict, and leaving the door open for future reconciliation or understanding. This lesson also emphasizes the importance of empathy in understanding our own journey. Recognizing that our path is unique and that walking away is part of navigating this path with integrity. It's about being gentle with ourselves through our missteps and victories alike, understanding that each decision brings us closer to the person we aim to be. Nurturing growth and seeking opportunities. This lesson shifts our focus outward and forward, emphasizing the proactive pursuit of personal development and the active search for new horizons that align more closely with our aspirations and values. Nurturing growth means committing to continuous self-improvement, recognizing that every experience, especially the difficult decision to walk away, offers fertile ground for learning and evolution. It's about asking ourselves, what can I learn from this situation? And how can this moment propel me toward the person I want to become? This mindset transforms potential setbacks into stepping stones, fueling our journey of self-discovery and achievement. Seeking opportunities is the natural counterpart to nurturing growth. It involves maintaining an open, curious stance toward the world, ready to embrace new challenges and ventures that resonate with our core values and goals. Walking away often frees up space and energy previously consumed by untenable situations, allowing us to redirect our resources toward pursuits that are more fulfilling and aligned with our personal and professional growth. This lesson encourages us to actively explore and engage with the world around us, to be architects of our future rather than passive recipients of circumstance. It's about setting intentions for what we want to achieve, and being vigilant and enthusiastic about the opportunities that arise to support those intentions. Whether it's furthering our education, changing career paths, or investing in relationships that nurture our spirits, seeking opportunities is about taking deliberate steps toward creating the life we envision. Moreover, nurturing growth and seeking opportunities require a balance between patience and initiative. It's understanding that while not every effort will yield immediate results, the consistent application of effort and openness to learning will inevitably lead to meaningful progress. It's about embracing the journey itself as a series of opportunities for growth, even when the destination remains uncertain. As we weave this lesson into the fabric of our lives, let us remember that walking away is not just an end, but a beginning, the start of a new chapter filled with potential for discovery and achievement. Nurturing growth and seeking opportunities are acts of faith in ourselves and our ability to shape our destinies, grounded in the belief that every ending is an invitation to write a new story, one that reflects our highest aspirations and our deepest truths. Embracing vulnerability as a strength. This lesson dives into the paradox that true strength often requires us to embrace our vulnerabilities, to acknowledge our fears and uncertainties as integral parts of our human experience, and to use them as catalysts for connection and growth. Embracing vulnerability is about dismantling the armor we often wear to protect ourselves from potential harm or judgment. It's recognizing that when we decide to walk away from situations that no longer serve us, we expose ourselves to the unknown, stepping into a space that may feel uncertain and risky. This act, though fraught with potential vulnerability, is also where our greatest strength lies. It's in these moments of openness that we find our most profound opportunities for growth and connection. This lesson teaches us that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a courageous acknowledgement of our own humanity. It invites us to be authentic, to show up as we truly are, even when we risk being misunderstood or rejected. Vulnerability is the soil from which trust and intimacy grow, both with ourselves and with others. It allows us to form deeper, more meaningful relationships, grounded in the truth of our experiences and the authenticity of our emotions. Moreover, embracing vulnerability enables us to ask for help, to admit we don't have all the answers, and to lean on others for support and guidance. This openness can transform our journey, making the path less lonely and the burdens less heavy. It fosters a sense of community and shared humanity, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles or our aspirations. In the context of walking away, embracing vulnerability means acknowledging the pain and loss that can accompany leaving behind what is familiar. It's about accepting these feelings as part of the process, understanding that they are not signs of failure but evidence of our willingness to pursue a life that is true to our deepest selves. As we integrate this lesson into our lives, let us celebrate vulnerability as a source of strength, a testament to our courage and a bridge to deeper understanding and love. Embracing our vulnerabilities not only enriches our own lives, but also empowers us to contribute to the lives of others in more meaningful and impactful ways. Setting boundaries and asserting needs. This is the compass by which we navigate our interactions, ensuring that our paths are aligned with respect, dignity, and mutual understanding. Setting boundaries is an essential skill in the art of walking away. It involves clearly defining what is acceptable and what is not in our personal and professional lives. This clarity is not about building walls, but about drawing lines in the sand that protect our emotional and physical well-being. It's a declaration of our worth and a commitment to honor that worth in every aspect of our lives. Asserting needs goes hand in hand with setting boundaries. It's about vocalizing our expectations, desires, and limits in a manner that is both respectful and uncompromising. This requires a deep understanding of ourselves, a confidence in our value, and the courage to advocate for our well-being. It's a practice that empowers us to steer our lives in directions that foster growth, fulfillment, and happiness. The mastery of setting boundaries and asserting needs is especially relevant when walking away becomes necessary. These moments test our resolve and our understanding of our core values. They ask us to stand firm in our beliefs and choices, even when faced with opposition or misunderstanding. This lesson teaches us that walking away is not a failure, but a powerful assertion of self-respect and autonomy. Moreover, this practice enriches our relationships, creating spaces of honesty and mutual respect. It encourages healthy dynamics, where communication thrives and misunderstandings are minimized. By clearly articulating our boundaries and needs, we invite others to understand and respect our perspectives, paving the way for more meaningful and supportive connections. As we embrace this lesson, let us remember that setting boundaries and asserting needs is an ongoing process of negotiation with ourselves and the world. It requires vigilance, flexibility, and a constant reevaluation of what serves our highest good. This lesson is not just about walking away. It's about walking toward a life that resonates with our deepest truths, cultivating gratitude and finding joy in the journey. This lesson shifts our focus towards the internal landscape of appreciation and the external expression of joy, regardless of our circumstances. It teaches us to recognize and cherish the value in every experience, even those that lead us to walk away. Cultivating gratitude is an act of turning our attention to the abundance present in our lives, rather than fixating on what's missing or what we've had to leave behind. It's about seeing the lessons and growth opportunities in every situation, acknowledging the support we've received, and appreciating the simple pleasures that enrich our daily lives. This practice transforms our perspective, allowing us to approach life with a sense of richness and fullness, even in times of transition or loss. Finding joy in the journey encourages us to embrace each moment with an open heart, finding delight and contentment in the process of becoming, not just in the achievement of our goals. Joy is found in the laughter shared with friends, the beauty of a sunset, or the satisfaction of personal growth. It's a reminder that happiness is not a destination, but a way of traveling, woven into the fabric of our daily lives. Together, gratitude and joy create a powerful antidote to the challenges and disappointments we may face, including the difficult decisions to walk away from situations that no longer serve us. They teach us that every end is intertwined with the beginnings of new opportunities for happiness and fulfillment. This lesson also emphasizes that gratitude and joy are choices and practices rather than passive states of being. They require conscious effort to cultivate and maintain, especially in the face of adversity. By choosing to focus on gratitude and joy, we elevate our experiences, transforming even the act of walking away into an opportunity for growth and happiness. As we integrate this lesson into our lives, let's remember that gratitude and joy are not just feelings but actions. They are decisions to appreciate what we have, to find beauty in the ordinary, and to embrace each step of our journey with a light heart and a spirit of adventure. The transformative power of forgiveness and letting go. This lesson navigates the delicate process of releasing past hurts and grievances, a critical step not only in walking away, but in moving forward with peace and empowerment. Forgiveness is an act of liberation, first and foremost for ourselves. It involves acknowledging the pain we've experienced, without allowing it to define or detain us. This doesn't mean condoning hurtful actions or forgetting they occurred. Rather, it's about releasing the hold they have on our hearts and minds. Forgiveness allows us to reclaim our energy from past conflicts, focusing instead on present possibilities and future aspirations. Letting go complements forgiveness, as it calls for the release of not just emotional burdens, but also the limiting beliefs and narratives we've constructed around our experiences. It's about shedding the layers of resentment, anger, and regret that weigh us down, freeing us to step into new chapters with lightness and clarity. Letting go is a conscious choice to not let our past dictate our future, to embrace the present with openness and optimism. This lesson is especially poignant when we find ourselves at a crossroads, deciding whether to cling to familiar pain or to embrace the unknown with hope. Forgiveness and letting go teach us that our strength lies not in holding on, but in our capacity to release and renew. They remind us that every moment offers a chance to start anew, to rewrite our stories with compassion and courage. Moreover, forgiveness and letting go are not just solitary practices, but extend to how we interact with others. They encourage us to approach relationships with understanding and generosity, recognizing that everyone is navigating their own complex journey. This approach can transform potential conflicts into opportunities for healing and growth, for ourselves and for others. As we incorporate forgiveness and letting go into our lives, we discover that they are not one-time acts but ongoing commitments to our well-being and evolution. They require patience, compassion, and persistence, qualities that fortify us as we navigate the challenges and opportunities life presents. The art of adaptability and embracing change. This lesson underscores the importance of being flexible in our thoughts, actions, and reactions, enabling us to navigate life's constant flux with grace and agility. Adaptability is the skill of being able to adjust to new conditions swiftly and efficiently. It's about recognizing that change is not only inevitable, but also an opportunity for growth and learning. This flexibility allows us to remain effective and relevant in a variety of situations, especially when the familiar terrain of our lives shifts beneath our feet. Embracing change goes hand in hand with adaptability, urging us to welcome new experiences with open arms and an open heart, seeing them as avenues to discover aspects of ourselves and the world that were previously hidden. In the context of walking away, adaptability and embracing change are crucial. They equip us with the resilience to let go of what no longer serves us and the courage to step into the unknown. This lesson teaches us that our true strength lies not in our steadfastness to remain the same, but in our capacity to grow and evolve with our circumstances. It's about understanding that every ending is the seed of a new beginning, and every step away from something is a step toward something else, often something better. Moreover, this lesson challenges us to see change not as a threat, but as a companion on our journey of self-discovery. It encourages us to ask questions, to be curious, and to experiment with new ways of being and doing. This mindset transforms potential obstacles into puzzles to be solved, making the journey as enriching as the destination itself. Adaptability and embracing change also mean being proactive in our personal development, staying open to learning new skills, and re-evaluating our goals and strategies as we grow. It's about staying fluid, so we can flow with life's currents instead of being caught in the undertow of rigidity and resistance. As we weave this lesson into the fabric of our lives, let's remember that adaptability and the ability to embrace change are among the most valuable skills we can cultivate. They not only make us more resilient and resourceful, but also deepen our capacity for joy and satisfaction in a world that never stops moving. Critical practice of self-reflection and continuous learning. This lesson emphasizes the importance of regularly taking stock of our experiences, behaviors, and beliefs, encouraging us to grow from what we discover about ourselves and the world around us. Self-reflection is the intentional process of looking inward to understand our motivations, emotions, and decisions. It's a powerful tool for personal growth, enabling us to identify areas where we can improve, recognize patterns that may not serve us well, and appreciate our progress. Through self-reflection, we gain deeper insights into our reactions to various situations, including those that prompt us to walk away, helping us to make more informed choices in the future. Continuous learning extends the concept of self-reflection into the broader scope of our lives, urging us to remain students of the world. It's about embracing a mindset of curiosity and openness, constantly seeking new knowledge, skills, and experiences. This practice ensures that we remain dynamic and versatile, capable of adapting to change with ease and confidence. It also helps us to stay engaged and interested in life, finding new passions and interests that enrich our journey. In the context of walking away and moving forward, self-reflection and continuous learning are indispensable. They allow us to process our experiences meaningfully, extracting lessons from both successes and setbacks. This introspection ensures that each step away from something is not just a retreat, but a strategic move towards greater self-awareness and fulfillment. Moreover, these practices foster resilience, equipping us with the insights and skills needed to navigate life's challenges. By continually learning, we expand our toolbox for dealing with future situations, making us more adept at recognizing when to persevere and when walking away is the most beneficial choice. Self-reflection and continuous learning also encourage us to set and adjust our goals based on a deeper understanding of our desires and capacities. They keep us aligned with our core values and aspirations, ensuring that our path remains true to who we are and who we wish to become. As we integrate self-reflection and continuous learning into our daily routines, let's view them as vital components of a fulfilling life. They are not just practices for personal development, but essential strategies for living with purpose and joy. In embracing these lessons, we commit to a journey of perpetual growth where every experience, whether it leads us to stay the course or to walk away, contributes to our evolution and enrichment. Developing emotional intelligence. This lesson centers on enhancing our ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions, as well as those of others. Emotional intelligence is a cornerstone of effective communication, resilient relationships, and personal well-being, playing a crucial role in our ability to navigate life's ups and downs, including the decision to walk away when necessary. Emotional intelligence, a multifaceted skill. Self-awareness. This is the foundation of emotional intelligence. It involves being conscious of our emotions as they occur, understanding our typical reactions to various events, and recognizing how our feelings can affect our thoughts and actions. A high level of self-awareness allows us to make more informed decisions about when to engage or disengage, to stay or to walk away. Self-regulation. Building on self-awareness. Self-regulation is the ability to manage our emotions, especially in stressful or challenging situations. It means not being enslaved by our feelings, but rather responding to them in ways that are aligned with our values and long-term goals. This skill is particularly important when emotions run high, guiding us to make choices that are rational rather than reactive. Motivation. Emotional intelligence also involves harnessing our emotions to motivate ourselves towards our goals, maintaining a positive attitude even in the face of setbacks or disappointments. This inner drive and optimism are key when deciding to leave behind situations that no longer serve us, propelling us forward into new possibilities with hope and determination. Empathy. The ability to understand and share the feelings of others is critical. Empathy allows us to see things from another's perspective, facilitating deeper connections and more effective communication. When walking away, empathy helps us to do so with kindness and understanding, minimizing hurt feelings and fostering mutual respect. Social skills. Lastly, emotional intelligence encompasses a range of social skills, including effective communication, conflict resolution, and the ability to build and maintain relationships. These skills ensure that when we do decide to walk away, we can manage the transition smoothly, preserving important relationships and opening up new avenues for connection. Integrating emotional intelligence into walking away. Developing emotional intelligence transforms the process of walking away from a potentially tumultuous experience into an opportunity for growth and connection. It equips us with the tools to leave situations with grace, to reflect on our experiences with clarity, and to approach new chapters with a sense of peace and optimism. As we embrace this lesson, let's commit to nurturing our emotional intelligence through mindful practice and reflection. By doing so, we not only enhance our capacity to navigate the complexities of walking away, but also enrich our journey through life, making every step an opportunity for deeper understanding and connection. The realm of establishing and pursuing personal goals. This lesson is about setting clear, meaningful objectives that resonate with our deepest values and aspirations, and actively taking steps to realize them. It's a journey that requires vision, determination, and the strategic application of our skills and resources. Setting personal goals, a vision for the future. Personal goals serve as beacons, guiding our decisions and actions toward fulfilling outcomes. They provide direction and purpose, imbuing our lives with a sense of intentionality. Establishing personal goals starts with self-reflection, understanding what truly matters to us, and envisioning the kind of life we want to lead. This clarity is crucial, especially when faced with the decision to walk away from situations that no longer align with our path. Specificity and clarity. Goals should be clear and well-defined, breaking down larger aspirations into achievable steps. This specificity transforms vague desires into actionable plans, making it easier to focus efforts and measure progress. Alignment with values. Effective goals are those that resonate with our core values and true self. They reflect not just what we want to achieve, but who we want to become, ensuring that our journey is as fulfilling as the destination. Challenging yet achievable. Setting goals that challenge us promotes growth and keeps motivation high. However, it's important to balance ambition with realism, setting targets that are within reach, given our current resources and constraints. Pursuing personal goals, the path of action. The pursuit of personal goals is where vision translates into action. It involves planning, commitment, and resilience in the face of obstacles. Action plans. Effective goal pursuit requires a detailed plan of action, outlining the steps needed to move from where we are to where we want to be. These plans should include timelines, resources required, and potential challenges, with strategies for overcoming them. Consistency and flexibility. Regular, consistent efforts are key to making progress towards our goals. However, flexibility is also important, allowing us to adapt our plans in response to new information or unexpected challenges. Support and accountability. Surrounding ourselves with a supportive community can significantly enhance our ability to reach our goals. Accountability partners or mentors can provide encouragement, advice, and a gentle nudge to keep us on track. Integrating goal setting and pursuit into walking away. When deciding to walk away, personal goals can provide the clarity and motivation needed to make tough choices. They remind us of the bigger picture, helping us to see beyond the immediate discomfort of leaving behind the familiar. Moreover, the pursuit of these goals becomes a constructive path forward, channeling our energies into building the life we envision. As we incorporate this lesson into our lives, let's view our personal goals not just as destinations but as compasses guiding our growth and decisions. They are the milestones on our journey of self-discovery, each step informed by our deepest desires and highest aspirations. The essence of building resilient relationships. This lesson explores the significance of nurturing connections that withstand the tests of time and change, emphasizing the importance of resilience not just within ourselves, but also within the bonds we share with others. Resilient relationships, the foundation of support. Resilient relationships are characterized by trust, mutual respect, and the capacity to navigate challenges together. These relationships serve as a crucial support network, offering emotional sustenance, encouragement, and companionship through life's ups and downs. Building such relationships requires intentionality, empathy, and consistent effort from all parties involved. Communication and honesty. Open, honest communication is the cornerstone of resilient relationships. It involves expressing our thoughts and feelings transparently, listening actively, and addressing issues constructively. This openness fosters understanding and trust, crucial elements for any relationship's longevity. Mutual support and understanding. Resilient relationships thrive on mutual support and a deep understanding of each other's needs and boundaries. It's about being there for each other, celebrating successes, and offering comfort in times of struggle, all while respecting individual autonomy and growth. Adaptability. Just as we must adapt to life's changes, resilient relationships must also be flexible, accommodating the growth and evolution of each person. This adaptability allows the relationship to flourish, even as circumstances and individual needs shift over time. Integrating relationship building into walking away. When faced with the decision to walk away from situations that no longer serve us, resilient relationships play a critical role. They provide a sounding board for our thoughts and feelings, offer perspectives that can clarify our decisions and give us the strength to act with confidence. Moreover, the process of walking away itself can test and ultimately strengthen the bonds we share with others, revealing the depth of our connections and the commitment we have to each other's well-being. Building and maintaining resilient relationships also means recognizing when certain connections no longer contribute positively to our lives. It requires the courage to redefine or release these relationships, always with compassion and respect for the journey shared. This discernment is a key aspect of emotional intelligence and personal growth, ensuring that our social circle reflects and supports our highest self. As we weave the lesson of building resilient relationships into the fabric of our lives, let us remember the value of deep, meaningful connections. They enrich our journey, provide comfort and joy, and reinforce our resilience in the face of life's challenges.